Alright, that looks good enough for me. I should probably change the overlay colors, because I'm crazy wacky and have that ability. Yeah, dude. Let's get fucking... Yeah, let's get purple. Let's get perped up. Bleed purple, am I right, gamers? Any hardcore Twitch gamers out there bleeding purple, or just me? I fucking despise the Twitch atmosphere. And, like, extremely twitchy... And I say that not in, like, the fucking, like, twitchy. But, like, people who are just insanely supportive of Twitch and everything they do and, like, love the Twitch vibe. I'm like, I don't trust you. Like, have you seen any of the shit that Twitch has done? It's fucking Amazon, for God's sake. I support the company enough for me to be okay using it, but I try my hardest to avoid supporting it in any other fashion. Anyways, that looks good enough for me. Did I actually change my stream info? Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. Gaming. Single player. God, this feels weird. Did I used to have music going? Isn't this my fucking... Yeah! Oh, God, that was disorienting. Am I the only one who saw this and thought we were looking up at first? That actually gave me, like, vertigo, which is a feeling I've never had in a video game. Yeah, this is my water slide. Oh, God. I just pressed 2 different functions to try and get myself to sprint. Double tap W and press control. It's not that kind of Minecraft. Look at that. I used to care, dude. I used to care about making content. I spent like 4 or 5 hours digging out cobblestone for this joke. Oh, you don't even get a fucking... Oh, and yep. The game always defaults I back to your inventory button. Forgot about that. You don't even get a boat back when you do that. Fuck. Play nice with me, Creeper. I just want to craft a boat, and I'll do you no harm. Oh, God, you can't craft... Oh, you can't even shift-click. What the fuck is this game? I got used to the alpha garbage feeling, but I have since lost that. Yeah, I spent so fucking long making this for a goddamn TikTok. The TikTok did well. Not as well as my most popular TikTok, which is just popular only because a lot of people fucking screamed at me, I'm pretty sure. Awesome. Like, the fucking slide was an afterthought in the TikTok, too. Like, you see hardly any of it. Anyways. Let's game. Let's fucking game, dude. But yeah, I never talked about that since I stopped streaming before that TikTok even went live. Or it was, like, very close to when I stopped streaming. Hopefully... Hopefully no one saw that TikTok and the reaction it garnered and thought that that was the reason. Yeah, I was gonna turn this into a farm, dude. Like a tree farm? I think I wanted a tree farm. It's been way too long since I did this. I'm having fun, though, dude. I'm excited. I'm fucking Minecraft gaming. Alpha Minecraft. All right, let's go. Let's get into the monotonous task of doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing here, I guess. I need cobblestone. Yep, can't shift click. Can't shift click. I think I finished digging the area out, and I was like, I'm done for the day. And now is time for me to tree farm it up. It's funny, though, because I think the last time I did stream Minecraft, it was me talking about TikTok, and I was, like, talking about the difference between Minecraft TikToks and YouTube Shorts, which TikToks still seem to be, like, infinitely better as far as, like, getting your content seen by people than YouTube Shorts. Like, YouTube Shorts, when they take off about as well as, like, the average TikTok. Whereas, like, every TikTok reaches that bottom line, and when they take off, they fucking take off, dude. They take the fuck off. And now I'm going to talk about TikTok again. Because... yeah, hopefully no one saw that TikTok and the negative reception it got and thought that that's why I was stopping YouTube and streaming for a while. I'll admit, like, it fucking sucked and didn't feel very good at first, but I've you know, enough time has passed that I just think it's incredibly funny how many people were, like, legitimately, oh, dude, I think I want to put glass in here. Whatever, I can take it down later if I so choose. Music's a bit loud. Tad bit loud, Minecraft. Calm down, buddy. Still a tad loud? Let's go to, like, 40. Yeah, I can tear it down later. That's fine. Oh, did I not finish this? I don't think I did. Or is that... oh, no, that has to stick out by one because of the water. No? Why is this like this? Did I have it like that on the other side? Or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. But yeah, I've gotten to the point where I think it's just very funny that a lot of people were upset at me for playing Fall Guys the way it's intended to be played. Dude, fuck Fall Guys, first off. Like, I've got zero respect for that game. Like, why is this here? You know, I guess just to be even on both sides, because I do need that sticking out for the water. And I guess I wanted it plugged up because that's like the awkward corner section of the water. So fuck it, I'll plug it up. And I'll try and do the same thing on the other side. Hello? Thank you. Oh god, that's awkward. There's no, like, tick noise or, like, it doesn't shake your camera or anything when you fall like that. It's funny. No, maybe I'm just fine with that, honestly. I think that looks alright. It's decent. I don't really know how... I mean, there's no real good way of making this look, because it's always going to be kind of awkward the way it's set up. That's fine. I mean, I'm playing an alpha, right? Like, the goal is to make things look the way you would have made them if you were playing in alpha. Like, the first time you played it, I mean. Sorry, that was, like, the worst description possible. So, yeah. You know what? It's alpha authentic. I give this the alpha seal of approval. Let's make... what block do I want to use there? I mean, the alpha authenticity would be... cobblestone, right? Like, I just fill everything with cobblestone at all times. Like, we had wood. We had wood back then. Why did we use cobblestone for literally everything? Let me clean my inventory out a little. I really have no better place to put dirt, huh? Let me just make a chest then. Why don't I? Is this dirt? Signs? Why the fuck do I have a sign chest? Probably from when I made the water ladder. Okay, cool. Oh, yep. I keep right drag clicking, thinking it'll do anything. Cool, this is my dirt chest that I manually put each stack of dirt into. And I'll have bonus space for gravel. Awesome. I've got a place for coal, don't I? Yeah, there you go. Oh, whoops, sorry, broke the stack. Let's try and keep somewhat organized. I have no reason to have these blocks here, though. That seems pointless. Why did I cook up so much smooth stone? That doesn't feel like me. Has someone else been playing on my Alpha Minecraft account? I probably have some place. I do have a place for mob drops. And various other bullshit. But yeah, I'll be the first to say, it certainly didn't feel good. But, honestly, fucking owned, because that TikTok has, like, I mean, I can check it right now. Let's do the TikTok dive. That's what I did the last time I streamed Minecraft. I fucking analyzed my TikTok comments. I mean, it's honestly just gonna sound really fucking petty if I'm just, like, picking out comments that are mean to me. But also, they're mean to me, so, like, fuck them, right? Fuck them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, my most recent TikTok got And the average ranged between like a few hundred and a few thousand. But my most popular one was a Fall Guys clip of me playing the battery game where you hold the battery and like walk over the tiles. It's an awful game. But I'm playing it the way you're supposed to. Like, the only way to get an advantage is by following, like, get ahead and then follow other people and make sure that you're always running over blue tiles, because a blue tile is effectively worth +2 points instead of +1 point. Anyways, I don't need to get into the game theory. The point is, the clip isn't that funny alone until I get to the part where I just thought it was really funny that, like, I was, like, dead-ass following somebody to a T, covering up every single tile they put down. And then someone else came along on their team and was like, oh, this guy seems like he knows what he's doing. I'm gonna fucking follow this guy. And so I was following two of their teammates, the opposing team's teammates, eliminating everything they were doing, which was funny to me. But apparently that's toxic, by the way. Because we have comments ranging from... Look, the only one I give credit to is the one owning me for saying I am literally counteracting both of these players, because that is, like, the most pushes up glasses thing to say. So that one's kind of funny. But, there's a lot of people talking about why Fall Guys is dead. These are the types of people still playing this game. You're really excited over nothing. Fall Guys is still relevant. Look, I do have to scroll a little bit farther down, because over time, I guess the positive comments have been more liked than the negative ones, but... Horrible game design, I gave that one a heart, because it's true. Are you 5? You are the kind of person who ruining party games? This dude needs a sweat rag for a dead game made for children. Nice comments, like I said. This is why the game is dead. The shitty... Okay, no, that's someone shitting on Fall Guys. Acceptable. Games aren't fun... Oh, wait, no, is this my favorite one? Games aren't fun anymore because literally every single game is so goddamn sweaty. No-lifers trying their best to ruin the games. To which I responded. I responded to a lot of them. Probably not a good look and just not something you should do in general. But I responded to most of the mean comments. So I responded with, yeah, unfortunately at some point the definition of try hard became synonymous with try. The only honorable move was to stand still there. To which the original guy replied, what do you mean? This kid plays this all day 24/7. Then when I get off from a 12-hour shift, I get to a video game to lose. I think that's what we should end it on, because that's a really funny one. I love treating me as that kid, as if I'm not the one uploading my own content. That one struck a particular funny bone in me. And also the assumption that you have to no-life the game to figure out the best strategy might be to follow somebody once you're in the lead. Like, the point of the video was not even me flexing how good I am at the game. The point of the video was, admittedly, I mean, you can decide if this is toxic or not, but making fun of the fact that one of their teammates played the game in effectively the worst way you could play it, by following somebody who was already getting followed. Minecraft Steve, huh? I changed my Minecraft skin, but I know that skins aren't really working in the older versions, since the accounts migrated to Mojang and now to Microsoft. I keep wanting to say Minecraft. Okay, let's stop fucking dawdling around doing jack shit. What do I need? I need dirt. I need dirt. I think it's probably most alpha authentic if I leave the floors and walls as, like, the mess of smooth stone and gravel that they currently are, and like coal, and this is beautiful, dude. This is interior design at its finest. I think the only thing I want to do is maybe fix the floor up. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so immediately 180. I'm going to get cobblestone for the floor and just start filling that in. I probably don't need that much because I'm going to get cobblestone as I mine it out. But let's get a bit of cobblestone to get us going and work from there. And try and talk a little bit less about the game, because I know that what I'm doing is not actively interesting here, all right? I'm just going to get started, get in the groove, and then I can podcast again. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I never really finished the statement on, like, why I haven't uploaded the TikToks. It just feels weird taking a break after that long. I don't know. When I, like, first posted to TikTok, I had no expectations, right? Like, I had honestly assumed that it wouldn't be worth my time at all, and I would just stop doing it soon after. But, I mean, yeah, TikTok ended up being, like... I mean, say what you want about the platform, it is by far, you know, for a streamer, one of the best sources you can use for advertising your content. Anyone else see that thing about, like, Twitch trying to introduce advertisements, like, for content creators? Like, you can pay money. Well, okay, yes, you probably could pay money yourself to do it, but they have it rigged as some sort of fucking, like, viewer incentive. Like, in addition to paying your streamer in bits and paying your streamer in subscriptions, now they want to make it an option that you can, if you really love a particular live streamer, you can go out of your way to pay your money to advertise their content for them. It just makes no sense as a premise. But beyond that, I mean, you can look at this in so many fucking scummy ways, which you should, because it's just a dog shit idea that hopefully they think back on. Because, like, there's already plenty of complaints about, you know, streamers. I should just make a workbench down here. There's plenty of complaints, and valid complaints, about streamers not having, like, a good method through Twitch of getting their content seen. Like, it's just not fucking possible. It's like the only thing I talk about is how, you know, if you want to do streaming, like, the route is not through streaming. Like, I mean, yeah, I know he was just canceled recently, but because of that, he comes to my mind as a good example to make. Gus Johnson. Fuck that guy, by the way. For those who didn't see the original stream where I talked about Gus Johnson, fuck him. Don't support him. But anyways, I'm going to talk about him because of what he did on Twitch is like a good example of how you should treat Twitch. As like, live streaming is not a job you can get into. Like, there are routes that I've talked about before, and I'm going to try and be brief about this. Because it's not really the point I'm trying to make here. I'm really just doing this because I want to talk about how stupid the advertisement thing is. But there are routes, yes, there are viable routes to get seen on Twitch doing nothing but streaming. And, like, you know, maybe you're a speedrunner and you go to, like, GDQ or something. But, yeah, you can be seen on Twitch exclusively through streaming. But it's not the best way of doing things by far. And Gus Johnson, despite him being a piece of shit, at least has one or two neurons on there that fired correctly at some point for him to realize that it's very easy to pivot from an already successful YouTube career, or, you know, look at fucking, I mean, there's plenty of rappers I could mention. Look at fucking... I got so many rappers. I want to say T-Pain, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm ragging on T-Pain, because, like, I don't know, out of any of the, you know, popular, like, real famous people who have shifted to Twitch, it seems like T-Pain actually, like, cares about making good content. I mean, like, look, I am gonna shit on Snoop a little bit because it's fucking funny as hell, and I don't think he would be too upset about the fact that, like, the dude doesn't even play the games he plays. Like, it already takes, like, zero effort, but he's going a step farther. So yeah, you know, like, Twitch is like, more than anything, it's like a fallback. It's like if you got too lazy doing the thing that you were originally known for doing, you can so fucking easily just shift that to a Twitch career. And I'm not gonna say, like, if in the future, like, Joel Haver, for example, starts a Twitch career, I'm gonna, like, you know, lose respect or anything. But I will say, especially easy to say now that he's canceled, I always did kind of think that, along with Gus Johnson's content, you know, quality declining since he picked up doing Twitch as a more or less full-time career, it's just like, it is just the lazy thing to do. And like, look, I can't really fucking sit on any high goddamn stones when I'm the one Twitch streaming here, right? But like, I have enough common sense to realize this is the fucking lazy option. Like, if this was successful, like, I'm still gonna make games. Like, that's what I genuinely want to do. But, like, it would put a lot of stresses off my shoulder if I knew I could just hit the go live button and get paid for doing nothing, which is effectively what streaming is. You don't even have to be funny. I mean, have you seen Gus Johnson? I will continue to shit on him. He's an easy punching bag now. But anyways. Yeah, sorry. To get back to the original point, the way Twitch currently stands, like, you cannot get noticed. I fucking hate this chair, dude. I want a real office chair again. This is not good for my back. Let me try and sit up slightly more and bring the mic a little bit closer. I realize that the more I sit up straight, because my camera is, like, kind of angled down, and the more I bring my mic in closer, it, like, obscures more of my face. I never had the best setup for a face cam. Like, I probably could position my face cam above my monitors. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that, like, literally right now. But I'm not gonna. I might, like, try and mess with that off stream at some point to make my face cam slightly better. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. Using Twitch and Twitch alone, you're never gonna start a streaming career. Unless you take some very specific avenues or just, like, know somebody who's already popular on Twitch. And even that, like, doesn't do numbers like you would hope it does. Like, there are plenty of people who have done plenty of streams with very popular streamers, and then I've gone to their channel and been like, less followers than me? Really? How is that possible? But, you know, I've seen it. And obviously, I'm not going to name names because, like, I don't want to make someone feel bad with the way I phrased that. But still, like, there just aren't a lot of avenues through Twitch that get you successful on Twitch. Like, it just doesn't happen. So yeah, there are plenty of reasons to be upset about the fact that Twitch does literally nothing to push other smaller creators' content to people. Like, I'm not gonna say there's a fucking easy, obvious answer for it, right? Like, they do have on the front page of Twitch, like, a category that's, like, small streamers you might be interested in. But for one, what they label as small streamers is, like, the minimum I've seen in that category is people with, like, 10 viewers, which, relative to the entirety of Twitch, is not as small as you would think. Like, yeah, you've got the big people up top with the multi-thousands, but there are not that many streamers percentage-wise. Like, there's tons of streamers on Twitch, and the amount of them that hit regularly that 10-plus mark, non-existent. Like, it is so microscopically small compared to the amount of people trying to do this on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, even the smaller streamers, while it does help, there's still like the vast majority of streamers who aren't even considered small streamers. We're basically fucking non-existent to Twitch. Like, even though I am an affiliate, like, Twitch doesn't fucking give a shit about me. You know, my friend Dick, who streamed on the platform about as regularly as I did back in the day, he got his channel taken down without any fucking notice. Because he had, you know, admittedly, like, honestly, he had Dick in his name. I warned him about the fact that he had Dick in his name. He has made a new account that still has Dick in his name. He just really like, I get it. It's your first name. But, like, I've given him the Richard Hammer example. Like, he doesn't buy it. He genuinely thinks that if you put Dick as the first word in the name, you're safe. Like... I reckon if you peered through the TOS, at no point does it say that, but he's believing it like it's fucking godsend. He thinks that he's going to win on a technicality, like, oh, no, you can't throw me to jail twice. Dick is the first word in my name. I'm safe. I've done my time. But yeah, like, just the fact that he was also an affiliate, by the way, I should have mentioned that. He was an affiliate and got literally zero warning before the termination of his account. And he emailed them, you know, he emailed their support through that email that he received that was like, you know, let us back if you think we made a mistake or anything. He emailed them, never heard back. So he just made a new account. Which, you know, is sick that he's gotten back to, like, decent numbers from what it seems. He's doing fucking better than me. He rated me with 6 viewers the other day. So good on him for getting back to where he was relatively quickly. But also, like, still probably change your name, Dick. And also, yeah, fuck Twitch. Anyways. So yeah, Twitch really doesn't care, is basically the bottom line. But they will care if they see it as a way that they can make money, right? So instead of my best suggestion, and it's not great, all right? Like, it's not going to be like the thing that saves, you know, smaller streamers, but like, it's a better idea than they've got. So, you know, my best idea would be, why don't they fucking get some of the I mean, I don't mean it like this, okay? I was gonna say some of the Chinese programmers who are working on TikTok. I don't mean it like that. That wasn't meant to be a race thing. They just are Chinese. I mean, there's no real joke there. Anyways, why don't you get some of the people working on TikTok to work on the algorithm for people seeing clips? Like, instead of having, I mean, you can keep the small streamer part of the front page if you want, but I think it would be way more impactful if there was, like, a clips for you portion of the front page, that, like, you go to the front page, these are the clips for you, and you can, like, keep going, and it keeps refreshing with more and more clips, and just have it work the way fucking TikTok works, and have it, like, feed people content from streamers that they maybe wouldn't have otherwise watched. And I personally, especially with, like, look, if TikTok was currently, like, let's just pretend that they did exactly what I said and integrated it so that clips worked exactly like TikTok, and it works perfectly on mobile, and everything is working flawlessly. Let's pretend that there's a perfect world where clips are just as effective and as good as TikToks currently are without any additional work, right? If that was the case, I genuinely think you would start to see people with, like, you know, follower counts like mine just fucking explode. And I'm doing myself a bit of a service there because I think I'm so funny that I would see change overnight. But genuinely, I think that if TikTok, the way it currently is, was just on Twitch, and there was a direct button from the TikTok that you can click to, like, follow their account. Like, when you view the clip, it has the button that says follow. You're not following their fucking TikTok account. You're following, and maybe you only care because you want to see more funny clips from this person. And, you know, yes, if you follow them, you will get more clips of that person in your feed like you do with TikTok, but it's still going to show you random people, like TikTok does. But better, because when you follow them on Twitch in this fashion, they're actually followed to you on Twitch, and might even decide to show up to one of your live streams. Like, look, like I said, I don't think it's the only change that could be made to make things better for smaller streamers and, like, getting recognition or getting noticed at all. But I genuinely think that would make a difference. I do. So yeah, there you go. That's my suggestion for Twitch. Just get some fucking algorithm goblins to code a neural network for Twitch clip viewing, and there you go. You're on your fucking way. I mean, maybe you could even outsource it to the people that do work on TikTok, though I'm sure they're probably busy enough. Although, I don't know, isn't that, like, the thing with, like, successful tech companies? I mean, it probably changes when you're talking about tech companies established in China, but, yeah, isn't the thing with, like, tech companies, they, like, get started, and then 90% of their workforce just stops working, and, you know, their stock prices eventually plummet. They go public, and then, you know, the stock prices rise, and then they realize that the company is not doing anything, and they kind of plummet a bit and plateau, and yeah, anyways, that's what I've heard. Like, you know, Twitter, for example, companies on that level, I've heard stories that the average developer does, like, nothing in a given day's work, and they're just, like, weird party freaks that get drunk all the time. I mean, I'm probably, you know, just hearing, like, the most slanderous stories of all time and not being very accurately representative, but it's just a theory, so you can't hold me legally, what's the word? Accountable? There you go. Literally immune to the legal system. How does he do it? That's right, bitches. I put no copyright infringement intended in my videos. Joking aside. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I'm gonna stop fucking jacking myself off over it and talk about how shitty their idea is some more. Because it's just stupid as hell. And should not be made. Cave? I mean, I might as well light up the cave systems, because who knows, maybe I'll make a fucking mob farm at some point in this area. It's probably better, right? Like, you're probably... What a weird cave system. Caves do not generate like this anymore. Got some fucking spaghetti caves, like in the new cave generation. I could go off a little bit on... Like, I saw a tweet by... pardon my inability to speak French. Hotel. That's my best attempt from hearing a YouTube video pronounce Orteel's name. Hotel. I can't fucking do it, dude. His name is like Toes or something. But yeah, I saw a series of tweets he made recently about kind of going off on Minecraft developers, and like I never really thought about it until he sent those tweets. He woke me up. He made me realize I was the sheeple. And he wokened me straight up. But yeah, I don't know. There is something to be said about the fact that, like, Minecraft seemingly puts way more attention to detail and care and development time into their conventions, which is fair, the convention side of thing at least. I'm sure that makes them a decent amount of money. But especially, like, the teasers for updates, and, like, they fucking do the polls and everything, and it just rubs me the wrong way the more I think about it. Especially with, like, how little actually gets done in each update. Like, I mean, not to brag or anything, but, like, I'm sure the development team is relatively small, and I'm sure that's the thing that most people don't realize, is that despite being a massive company, I don't doubt that the development team is still probably relatively indie. Which, like, I mean, there's something to be said about the fact that that should maybe just change, right? Like, if that's really, like, the holdup on development time, then maybe you should put some more resources towards developers instead of advertisers, right? But anyways, I'm not going to go off on that too much because, I mean, I still play the game. I still love the game. I don't necessarily agree with Orteal too much in the fact that it needs, like, an abundance of content. Like, I think that Minecraft is doing okay for itself. I think, if anything, probably holds up development time more than anything. It's probably lengthy discussions about what is right for Minecraft. Because, I don't know, there's something weird about that, and it kind of bugs me. Like, I much more respect developers like Grinding Gear Games that are completely comfortable just coming out and saying, hey, we are going to, like, completely change the balance of the game in this patch because we've let it get out of hands, and you're probably going to be unhappy with it, but we believe that this is what we need to do to make a better game. Tons of respect for that. I don't necessarily have a disrespect for... How am I losing torches here, by the way? Why is the number of torches I have going down? Where am I losing these? I'm just picking them up and putting them back immediately. Who knows? It's not necessarily like I have something against their desire to keep the Minecraft feeling the same, but I would probably respect it slightly more if they were just like, hey, you know, Notch had plenty of fucking dumbass ideas, so we don't mind wrecking some of this shit to make the game better. And they kind of do that to some degree, like they change the way enchanting works for the better, but they're always very careful about it. Which, yeah, you know, is probably for the best from, like, a business decision. I don't even fully agree with this, but is it the right idea to, like, if someone hasn't touched Minecraft for, like, 10 years, they come back to it for the first time, and, like, should they get the feeling that it's still Minecraft? Probably so. But, yeah, I kind of interrupted myself halfway there, because I don't even really feel like Minecraft has been successful in that. Like, there are plenty of additions that I would say aren't very Minecraft-y. Well, I don't know. Maybe not, now that I think about it. I guess the biggest feeling I get that isn't Minecraft-y is from, like, the end. Feels kind of weird in the end fortresses. You know, I guess that's something that isn't particularly Minecraft-y, is, like, all of the piglin stuff feels a little weird. And, like, the deep dark stuff honestly feels kind of weird, too. Like, they're going very much in the direction of, like, pre-built structures and stuff, which is never what I expected out of Minecraft, but whatever. I don't really care, is honestly, like, the bottom line. Like, I don't really care what feels or doesn't feel Minecraft-y. So long as I can more or less do the same shit that I'm used to. And, like, I mean, I love additions like Bamboo, for example. Like, that's just a huge quality of life feature, and also gives you a reason to go to the jungle, which previously, there was, like, no good reason to go to a fucking jungle. Who fucking gives a shit about cocoa beans, right? So, yeah, I think that most of the decisions they make are the right ones, but I don't know. One of the big ones that's felt weird to me is, like, an affection towards diamonds. Like, diamonds, I get it. Like, yeah, Minecraft you associate with diamonds. Like, that's the thing, right? That is the be-all, end-all, is you need diamonds, right? And to some degree, yes, with the addition of netherite. Sorry, my voice is dying. With the addition of netherite, it's not as true, but they made sure that it still takes diamonds to get there, right? And that was, like, the main reason they made it, so that it's an upgrade to a tool instead of being its own independent ingredient, is they want to make sure that diamonds are still valuable, and beyond that, the most valuable. But I don't know. I kind of wish they'd drop it. I kind of wish... For me, I don't know. The new cave stuff is cool and all, but, like, copper literally has no reason to exist. There's like zero fucking uses for it. Over the time of Minecraft's development, they've added more and more uses for iron. I realized that iron, like in the current stage of the game that I'm playing right now, wasn't particularly useful either. So I guess we'll give it time. Though, I mean, one of the things they were planning on using copper for is archaeology, which is a feature I don't know if anybody is excited for. That one feels particularly non-Minecrafty, like it doesn't fit at all. I watched some podcast type thing that one of the developers does. I mainly watched it because Etho was in it, and I fucking just watch Etho stuff. But Izuma, I think it was Izuma, sorry if it's not, was also one of the people on the podcast thing, and he made, like, look, I saw no potential in archaeology whatsoever, but Izuma came up with a genuinely really good idea that I thought is, like, the only reason I can see archaeology having any purpose is as a tutorial for redstone. Like, I thought it was kind of cool that he had, like, a demonstration set up where maybe you'll find archaeological sites that have, like, redstone contraptions set up, but you need to, like, use your little fucking feather duster or whatever, and when you feather dust away the block, it gives you, like, the missing piece that's supposed to be placed where that block was, and through that, if you have, like, a bunch of different, like, presets that you could find out in the world, you can do a lot of decent, like, redstone tutorialization, and honestly, in, like, a really fun and effective and fun, like, seamless, everyone gets a big fucking hard-on for, like, tutorialization that doesn't require, like, text boxes that flat out tell you what to do. When possible, I try and do that as well, but, yeah, no, I think it would be good. Anyways, I've gotten so fucking far off from what I was originally talking about. I mean, I think I'm kind of done with, the talking about Twitch's dumbass idea that they're probably gonna drop dead, because, I mean, hopefully they fucking drop it dead. Who wants that? Who fucking wants... I would feel uncomfortable as hell if a viewer of mine forced advertisements to go out there. Like, I don't know. That sits very, very wrong with me. And the fact that I don't even get anything out of it, like, Twitch makes 100% of that income, and, like, maybe a few people see your stream when you go live that otherwise wouldn't have, but that is not the right fucking way of going about it. Like, I'm not sure if you realize, Twitch, but everyone fucking hates advertisements now. We're in the age of fucking despising advertisements. I mean, advertisements have never been good, but I feel like more now than any time before, people are starting to get, like, a bit more of a mind about the fact that, like, not only are advertisements annoying and, do not need to be the base model for the internet anymore, like the base revenue model for the internet. And I guarantee that advertisements, it's probably still nice for Twitch to have ads running. I guarantee that it is a relatively dwarfed percentage compared to the amount they make off of direct support like bits and subscriptions. So it definitely doesn't need to be the revenue model for Twitch. Whereas something like YouTube, I could definitely see needing advertisements a little bit more because no one's fucking subscribing to YouTube Plus, and I mean, who uses the YouTube? I mean, I guess there are some YouTube streamers, and I do see, like, plenty of donations go through those, but yeah, the YouTube, like, ultra subscribe button that you actually pay for, I don't know how many people make a huge living off of that, but anyways, yeah, Twitch definitely doesn't need advertisements running, but they will never get rid of them because it's owned by Amazon, and if you haven't noticed, a decent percentage of advertisements that you get on Twitch are probably related to Amazon products. I mean, if not directly products you can buy on Amazon, I'm talking about, like, especially in regards to Amazon Prime Video stuff that gets shown in advertisements. Like, that's the biggest reason Twitch doesn't drop advertisements, and why they actively try and push it, is because they want people to see their advertisements when they run them. Not that Google doesn't do it on YouTube either. Like, a decent amount of YouTube ads you'll get are Google related as well. Getting fucking hundreds of Google Fi ads that the quality of the advertisements legitimately seem like they fucking hired people off Fiverr to make random fucking Google Fi songs. No one's gonna sign up for your fucking phone plan, Google. Come on, dude. Honestly embarrassing. But anyways, yeah, fucking ads are not the way to go about it as far as, like, getting people's content seen in a fashion that will actually positively impact them. Like, I'm patting myself on the back a lot here. But if Twitch just made clips as good as TikTok's and had, like, a direct follow button on them, I feel like we'd start to see a lot happier, smaller streamers start to actually do somewhat well on their own without needing to resort to, you know, several different platforms to get any scrap of views they can. I got YouTube going, I got YouTube Shorts going, I got TikToks going. I made fucking video games just so I can advertise my own stream in my own Discord channel. Not that that's done particularly well for me, but that aside. All right, let's start to get the tree farm going here. I think in the middle of each of these plots, I should just have like a tree spot, a tree zone, if you will. Do I want to elevate it? That doesn't feel very alpha to me. I think the alpha way to go would be leaving it completely fucking flat. I'll elevate it slightly, actually. Fuck it. Put that back. Let's take advantage of some of that smooth stone I smelted earlier. Way earlier. Like a year earlier. Finally coming to use here. And let's make some slabs. Where did I put them? But yeah, anyways. Fuck that. Bottom line. I don't really have that much else to say on the matter. I feel like I had other things to talk about. Like, I don't know. Streaming's hard, dude. Says the guy who, like, literally... Are those slabs? Those look like fucking pressure plates. Is this a slab? That's a goddamn pressure plate. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. How did I get here? Alright, oh, did I really not throw that? There you go. What did I throw? I didn't throw anything, I guess. I guess I just fat-fingered the wrong button. How do you... Can you not make smooth stone slabs? Am I crazy? Of course, double-clicking doesn't work. How the fuck do you make slabs? What?! Insanity. Actually insanity. I mean, I guess I had figured that out because I had slabs crafted, I mean, maybe in this world, but definitely in the boat world. That's disgusting. But welcome, because fuck it. I don't have to waste my smooth stone anymore. Alright. Although I am going to have to go back up and get cobblestone. It's fine. It also only gives you one fucking slab per craft. Ugh. Alright, that's fine. I'll live with it. Why did I have that smooth stone crafted? I'll never understand. Cobblestone, thank you. Yeah, who fucking knows? Streaming is hard. What was I gonna say? I was making fun of myself for seconds earlier, saying how streaming was like the most dead easy job the world has ever seen, which is true. But I don't know. Streaming for like a non-existent audience can be hard at times, like morally, mentally. Like that's definitely one of the hardest parts of streaming for me, is just like the uncertainty of it and like not knowing if this is ever going to be something that's like worth doing, right? Oh, this is ugly. I don't have these lined up correctly at all. You know what? I'm just gonna scrap that. I was trying to line it up with like the center point of the lights because I thought that made any sense. Let's line it up differently. And then once I get a pattern going, I'll get back to my mundane banter. Here you go. Let's just do this with one gap in between. But yeah, that's one of the hardest parts for streaming for me, is the uncertainty of it. And like never really knowing, I shouldn't have broken those. Never knowing if anything will come of this. But I've come to learn that it's just easier to stream if you expect nothing. And like that's one of the most insidious things from when I started out, is like I started out telling myself that like if you do this long enough, like success is inevitable, because I genuinely thought that I was making good content, right? So I had the naive assumption that if I keep putting out good content for long enough, success will come my way, right? Surely we live in a just world. But unfortunately, there is no guarantee that you will ever see success doing Twitch. And so after like 1 or 2 years or however long it takes you, eventually, if you keep telling yourself that, it's going to stop being like an encouraging message and start becoming more of a like basically moral killer, where like morale killer, sorry, where you start reasoning with yourself like, oh, well, if I haven't seen success yet, then I must be putting out dog shit content. And even if, and in all likelihood, your content has gotten better, you know, in the years that you've been making it, but it's hard to escape that. Like it's, oh, you do get 3 per craft. I'm fucking stupid as hell. It's hard to escape that feeling. And I feel like telling yourself things like success is inevitable only leads to like get in your way. Like it's only going to bite you in the ass and make you feel bad about your stream later on. I do not recommend anybody tell themselves that like success is inevitable, because it absolutely is inevitable. You can stream for years and years making the best content Twitch has ever seen and go completely unnoticed, which is sad. But you know, that is just that is the main struggle of Twitch for me, I guess, is trying to rationalize that streaming can still be fun even if number don't go up ever. Which it can be. Honestly, I feel more comfortable streaming to 0 viewers. I should stop here. Like, it's not going to grow nicely if I put it here. I feel more comfortable streaming to 0 viewers than I do streaming to, like, you know, when I get rated by people, I always feel a little bit uncomfortable at first. And I feel like there's things I should be doing as a streamer that I'm not. And I'm not very good at chat interaction because, you know, I obviously haven't really gotten that much practice with it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm comfortable streaming to 0 people now. It took some time to get here, but I'm glad I'm here. It's cozy, dude. And even if nobody ever fucking watches these old VODs, which is likely, I mean, even if I do end up getting successful sometime in the future, I doubt that people are going to come back and, like, watch VODs like these. Maybe if it's, like, for an ongoing series, like if I keep doing the Minecraft Alpha series long term, which hopefully I do, because I enjoy it. I could see people coming back and, like, seeing how the world started. But, you know, hey, if you're watching this video, like, 10 years down the line and I'm still not very successful on Twitch, but successful enough for you to find me, say fucking suck my balls in the comments. And 34-year-old Will will be delighted to see that he's got plenty of suck my balls comments on this video in the future. If YouTube hasn't gotten to the point where it's not automatically censoring any sort of vulgarity in the comments section. Which, 10 years time, I could see it happening. Anyways. Yeah, streaming's hard. For that reason and that reason alone. Once you're successful, streaming's not hard at all. or sorry, if you're the average like Fortnite player or Dota 2 player or League of Legends player, your problems become very different. It stops becoming an issue of rationalizing the numbers, and it starts to become a problem of figuring out what your microphone is for. Ayo! Am I right, gamers? Am I right? Like, the people who are good at video games don't usually say something when they stream. Alright, sorry. A lot of lead up for that one joke, huh? I had it rattling in my head for a little bit while I was doing that conversation, and I had to find some way of fitting it in there as awkwardly as possible. Alright, so this looks like dog shit. Is there any way to make it not look like dog shit? Probably. Let's start fixing the spots where the torches were getting in the way. Yeah, let's just make it dark. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Let's turn this into a mob spawner. Let's do it. Yeah, that is quite dark, huh? Do I have anything else interesting to talk about? Probably not. I don't think I ever really... We stopped watching Tokyo Ghoul, because it fucking sucks, dude. For anybody who was really excited to see me continue our journey through Tokyo Ghoul, we have given up on it. Like, for the first season wasn't that bad. Though all of the reviews, which I've gone back and looked at, all of the reviews for the first season of Tokyo Ghoul are just like it does a fucking horrible job of representing the manga, which maybe it does. I don't fucking know. But, the first season, not having watched the manga, like, it was fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I mean, maybe it had, like, I can't even say that. I was gonna say it had, like, a slightly slow start to get to what the point of the... More like a slightly slow middle. I guess the start kind of started popping right off the get-go. But the middle felt like it didn't really need to exist. It was really just build up for the end of the season, which, like, the final episode of the first season of Tokyo Ghoul is I don't know, it's worth a watch. It's interesting. I didn't say it was good. I said it was interesting. Let me get more torches. Oh, I guess I have plenty of sticks and coal in my inventory. I don't need to go anywhere. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was entertaining, at least. More entertaining than, like, the rest of the season combined. A bit cathartic. But, yeah, I don't know. I can't really speak for Season 2. Season 2, and probably the seasons beyond it, because every single other season beyond the first one is, like, more negatively reviewed than the one that came before it. Season 2 was just an absolute fucking train wreck. Like, I don't know what went wrong, but a lot of it went wrong. Like, I don't know, the story doesn't even, like, flow in a sensible manner. You just, like, get introduced to characters, you have no idea who they are, like, anything that... What's the main character's name? Something Ken. Fucking... I don't remember. Anyways. Yeah, the main character is just, like, doing whatever he wants, and, like, none of it really makes sense, and, I mean, maybe it makes sense if you're reading the manga, but, like, yeah, from just the anime's perspective, like, they explain nothing about what the main character is doing, and, like, I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, and, you know, I was telling myself, like, maybe that's not important. Maybe what the character's motives are will get explained later in, like, a very satisfying manner. Maybe Season 2 is more about, like, the feeling of abandonment that the fucking main supporting female character is feeling after, like, abruptly having their newfound companion just, like, ditch them entirely. Yeah, maybe that's what it's about. Who fucking knows what Season 2 is about? Because they don't fucking tell you. And then, like, the first time combat happened and there was, like, a fight sequence, it was the most poorly choreographed and worst animated fight scene I have ever seen professionally animated in an anime. So yeah, that was about the part where we were like, is there any reason to keep watching this? We looked at, like, a few of the reviews, and basically every review was the story is impossible to follow. If you care about Tokyo Ghoul at all, I would recommend just reading the manga. So that's what our plans are. If we are ever to return to Tokyo Ghoul, it will be in manga format. I'm gonna do wheat fields over here. I'm gonna have, like, trees over there, wheat over here. I'm stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am. Alright, let's get saplings. I don't even know if we have enough saplings to... that might be enough to fill in the farm. But I need to go back to digging, because I don't like how the farm is kind of abruptly sliced right up against the wall. Why are the sounds so fucking loud, dude? I don't remember them being that loud last time I played. Maybe the options got reset too. Who knows? Maybe my whole fucking computer is fucked up since I've played The Hobbit and it's made my Discord non-functional. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so I want to push this wall back by 2 so that it's consistent with the other walls here. I don't really know what my plan is with this series, honestly. Like, I do have my plan set up to some degree. Like, I know I don't want to, like, venture out and explore that much, because I do plan on, like, updating the world and keeping the world consistent with every version of Minecraft. But I don't know if I, like, want to keep the same home base, or if I want to, like, make a new base for every major update of Minecraft. Like, do I make a new base for beta? Do I make a new base for 1.0? I don't know what the best course of action with this is, but we'll see. I might do the, like, new base thing, but then also, like, I don't know though. Like, there's both something nice about having, like, these areas built as, like, a relic that we can come back to in the future versions of Minecraft and be like, look at this dog shit I built. Look at this fucking broken-ass water ladder that doesn't even work anymore. Like, I don't know if the right course of action is to maintain these areas and, like, update them as I go. Or, because, like, this ladder will eventually be non-functional. Not just because it's a water ladder, but it won't even work as a ladder, because there's gaps in it. Like, is that something I should fix? Or should I just never step foot in here until I have a Elytra and can, like, rocket myself out? I don't know. Yeah, fucking leave comments, please. I say that mostly joking. 'Cause I know that there's no one to hear me say that. But again, kind of comfy. I'll figure it out myself. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll just feel natural. I think what I'm leaning more towards right now is leaving it as, like, a history museum, more or less. Like, monuments of the past. Like, I just keep this tree farm as is, as fucking dog shit as it is, and then I can just see how it looks in the future versions. I think that would be more entertaining than actively maintaining these, like, older parts of the world. So that's my plan. Anyways. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul sucks shit. Would not recommend it. I don't know. I I would maybe recommend watching the first season of the anime, just because, like, it is a pretty nice, cathartic ending. Edgy, but still, I think it was decent. The one thing that bugs me about it is the fact that, like, slight spoilers here. Main character gets tortured, right? And they make it, like, brutal torturing. Dude's getting tortured. He's getting his fucking, like, toes and fingers ripped off every 30 minutes, and they regrow because he's a little freak like that. So he's getting, like, brutally tortured, and that, like, cracks him, right? And changes his character personality entirely. And this is pretty big spoilers, because I had no idea that was going to happen. Like, honestly, sorry. Because I kind of, like, spoiled, like, the biggest appeal of it is not knowing whatsoever that the character, like, literally does a complete fucking 180. Shut up, dude. Shut up. There's my buckets. There you go. So, yeah, my bad. I probably should have put more of an aggressive spoiler warning out there. Dude, I'm getting a weird fucking, like... I'm getting a weird, like, stinging on, like, my nasal cavity. Have I accidentally ruptured a blood vessel? I get nosebleeds so fucking easily, dude. Like, especially on my left nostril. Like, I'm sure that's just a thing. Like, maybe I fucking picked my nose too deep as a child. And so now I've permanently damaged my left nostril, so it bleeds incredibly easy. But, it sucks. I somewhat frequently, like, whenever there's even, like, a slight pressure change because of the weather, I'll wake up in the middle of the night with a pretty bad nosebleed. Like, when it happens, it does not go away very easily. That's not that big of a deal. Of all the things to have issues with, I'd say reoccurring nosebleeds is pretty tame. So I'm thankful for that. But, what was I saying? Yeah, sorry. Sorry about the not as strong of a spoiler warning as I should have. But, anyways. The biggest thing that bugs me about the way... I mean, maybe it's just the way the anime handled it. They make it seem like he's going through agonizing torture for, like, days and days. But, like, I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to take place over the course of, like, a few hours? Which, like, yeah, like... It is bad torture. Like, he is getting his fucking fingers and toes ripped out. I'm sure that's not very fun. But, at the same time, like, do I even need this middle water channel? No. Okay. I'll make it all wheat, then. No, you are all left. Classic, classic. Gotta reference the classics every now and then. Alright, yeah, I don't know. It even if it is, like, incredibly extreme torture, it felt insanely strange to me that that such a drastic character 180 would happen over the course of, like, a few hours. Like, just one tiny little evening of excruciating torture. But, anyway, minor setback for what was a decent ending to a decent season 1. And yeah, I would not recommend anybody watch beyond season 1 for sure, because that is not worth it. That is not worth your time. How am I gonna have these torches set up? Can I just do it on, like, the middles here, and hopefully that'll bring enough light to the area? Because it's gonna be a pretty open middle section that I'm gonna have crops growing in. Though I guess, like, doesn't that stop mobs from spawning if it's, like, tilled soil? Hopefully. And hopefully in this version, because even if that's true about, like, modern Minecraft, it might not be true about this version. But I think it, like, changes the... Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Anyways. So yeah, we stopped watching Tokyo Ghoul because it's ass, and we moved on to... what's the name of it? Something Stray Dogs? It's a weird word. I've never heard this Japanese word. I think it's just like a fucking place, isn't it? Like the place it takes place. Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, never have I heard of this anime, but apparently it was popular on Tumblr like a few years ago, which, you know, my girlfriend still frequents Tumblr. Despite the many claims that the website is dead, some users still post. As a joke, because, like, I don't know. It is kind of funny to me that, like, many, more than you would think, like, real news articles. I mean, look, I say real, right? They are, like, I mean, fucking online news articles are an entire discussion of their own. Like, no one fucking looks at them. But anyways, it's like the fucking tabloid of the internet. Like, first off, who is, like, actively going out of their way to read, like, that kind of tabloid garbage that grocery stores hawk? And beyond that, what kind of person reading that shit is also, like, an avid internet user? I don't think that those worlds cross over as much as online article writers would hope they do. But I am kind of shitting on an entire profession. Sorry, if you're an online writer, like a professional writer that you get paid for writing online. My bad. You know, it's not my fault. No one reads what you write. Sorry, I'm being mean here. But yeah, it is shocking the number of those kinds of, like, tabloidy articles you'll see written about Tumblr that's like the fucking website is dead, despite plenty of people still using it. And honestly, like, it's way more of a fun website than something like Twitter. Because, I mean, do I want to just be out front with it? Because you can jokingly tell someone to die, and they're not going to ban you for it. Like, look, I mean, look, I get the argument that, like, you probably shouldn't do even empty death threats. And there is definitely an argument for that to be made. Like, the fucking developer on Steam that publicly on Twitter, like, added Valve and, like, added Steam and was like, I am going to kill you, Gabe Newell. That was a quote. That's not me saying it. You know, should I get the... No, I'm not gonna. It was one of the developers of, that, like, one of the first-person roguelikes that was released on Steam. Anyways, yeah, bit of a nincompoop move there. Bit of a dumbass move to call the... This still works, right? Oh, fuck. The middle line actually isn't getting water. I'm stupid. I'm just dumb as hell. Why? I fucking counted this out and I still got it wrong? What's wrong with me, dude? Well, what am I gonna do here now? Like, I can't grow crops here. What do I do with this middle line? Anyways, yeah, maybe don't, like, at the CEO of the company you directly work for in some fashion, or are contracted for to some degree. I don't fucking know the legality of it, but yeah, maybe don't do that. Don't do a death threat in that situation. Maybe. Just a suggestion, just a theory. Yeah, I really fucked myself, didn't I? I don't know. I'll fucking leave it. Alright, let's craft a hoe and get to work, winky face. Let's get to work. That's not how you do it. You need sticks first, dummy. But look, yeah, no, while I do agree that, like, you know, death threats that have any sort of meaning behind it, like, if you're angrily death threatening someone, you should already, like, stop. I already had a fucking hoe. I'm brain dead. You should already be stopping yourself there. But, yeah, no, I think it is funny, dude. I fucking laugh. Oh, can you not walk on? Don't tell me that. Oh, no, dude. You can't walk on tilled soil. Oh, that's disgusting. I absolutely hate that. You know, that's probably, like, the reason it was originally like that is because it gave the hoe, like, any reason to exist as a tool. Like, you were probably supposed to trample your own crops while harvesting them. But then... as soon as people started playing the game, everybody realized that that fucking sucks and is annoying as hell, so they changed it. For the better. For the better. I mean, Notch had a lot of dumbass ideas, like being a fucking piece of shit, for example. So, you know, not surprised. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to do with this middle row. It's just gonna keep deteriorating on its own, huh? Fuck. Oh well. I'll just leave it as is for now. And yeah, I don't know. It kind of has like a bit of an alpha vibe to it. Fuck it. I'll dig it up. I'll put cobblestone there. Ew, why does it take so long to dig when it's tilled? Gross. Yucky. But I am an enjoyer. Not an avid enjoyer, like I don't seek it out. But when I see a good dye, and that's the entirety of the comment, especially like the more like non of an issue it is, like, dude, I fucking think it's hilarious when someone like makes a blog post and then someone like microscopically nitpicks it, and then the original poster is just like, all right, okay, I guess I'll just die then. I guess you want me to die. Like, that's funny. I laugh when I see that. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. What was I talking about? Yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs was apparently popular as one of those animes that Tumblr latched onto for whatever reason. Well, I say for whatever reason. I kind of see the reasons very apparently and very in your face as the anime continues. We haven't watched too many episodes of it because we've been distracted with other things, and I started playing Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, as mentioned. What am I doing up here? What the fuck am I doing up here? What am I doing up here? I just, like, started walking because I had nothing else to do. Like, finished that line of cobblestone, and I was like, fucking job's done, dude. I'm fucking done. Done for the day. Oh, no! No! Okay, it's not that catastrophic. In fact, I don't even think it broke any torch. But just in case it did, I'll put one there. Yeah. The main character do be posing a certain kind of way, if you get my feeling. If you catch my drift. He do be doing a certain sort of look. But no, that's not the main reason I think that Tumblr latched onto it. I think the main reason Tumblr probably latched onto it is because it's a very Oron host clubby. Like, very Oron host clubby. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I've seen Oron host club. I think just the first season, though. I mean, I don't even... Are there multiple seasons? I've seen some of it. I've seen an amount of Oron host club. As you do as a child who has been told it's a good anime by your peers, and so you're like, all right, I guess, you know, I'll give it a shot. Not exactly my cup of tea. But, you know, please tell me that didn't break anything. Yeah, no, that looks fine. It seems like there's more to it than just that. Like, dude, I'm just a fucking shonen kind of gamer, all right? I just want to see, like, middle schoolers beat up Godzilla, basically. That's basically my lifestyle. But it hasn't been that bad. Like, look, when it does try and be funny, I do kind of roll my eyes, and I'm like, don't try and be funny. You're not. But, I don't know. There are some, like, weird... like, I don't know if I sit super comfortably about the way the show handles suicide. Like, I mean, it's not really spoilers because it's like literally one of the first characters you meet, but yeah, like one of the characters is just like, I don't know, like that's his thing, is he's a suicidal maniac, he's crazy, he's wacky. But yeah, I don't know. Just that view of like, just joking about suicide in general is kind of distasteful. But whatever. I guess I'll let it slide for now. Unless they do something particularly distasteful in the future. in which I'll bring it up again, but it is just kind of weird for now. It just makes me, I get like a sideways glance at it. I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is what you should be doing. Where's that water drop coming from? Am I crazy? Water doesn't even drop in this version of the game. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I probably saw it like splurt out of the water ladder. Let's go, dude. Friends. All right, let's get to work. This is another reason why the hoe existed as a tool, is because you... Oh, wow, that pops torches straight off, huh? You actively had to hoe grass to get fucking seeds. Here we go. Hopefully I don't jack off. I was originally going to say hopefully there aren't any creepers. But I decided to try and be funny and failed horribly by just quoting a show that's funnier than I am. I mean, that's honestly about as much as my humor can do on its own. I'm not the best reference guy, but I got a few references I know. 6 seeds? That's seriously all I fucking got? This is gonna take forever. Sheep, move. Wow, you really just can't fucking open a chest when a sheep is like hovering nearby it, huh? Alright, I didn't want to do this, but I had to. Oh, wait, you live after... I forgot that's how that worked. Crazy. I am gonna kill you, though. Because you're loud and annoying. You'd a sigh. Oh, I do have wool somewhere. Nice. You love to see it. I still have my fucking makeshift alpha bed and painting that I couldn't get a secret passageway to work with. You love to see it. Alright, let me make another hoe. Wait. No, I was looking for seeds also. There you go. I mean, I might as well get these planted because it's probably a better idea to, like, just partially fill out the farm and live with it, because I'm sure you get more seeds just by farming than you do by hoeing grass. But honestly, I mean, I don't really feel like doing anything else in the stream, so fuck it. Monotonous task, go. Let's fucking... Oh, you know what? No, better monotonous task. Let's keep that growing. And I need to push this wall back by 2 blocks. Let's start with that. To work from there. And maybe I'll extend the farms a little bit to be in sync with where the tree cuts off. The tree farm. But I don't know. Yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs. I don't know. It's not my favorite anime so far, but I'm giving it some time because maybe it'll get better. And also, you know, when in a loving relationship, when it's not even like that bad, like it's, you know, it's still decently entertaining. Like, am I really gonna make that my fucking hill to die on? I have done that in the past, and like that is like the only time in recollection I have like actually come out and been like, sorry babe, I just can't fucking watch this because it was like not, like, very much not my sense of humor at all, and I just did not find it funny, found it abhorrently cringe, even. I might even use a hard C, cringe, there. It was the... What's the fucking name of it? It's the fucking vampire show? I thought the movie was decent, although still not my favorite. But the movie is significantly better than the show. I found the show just painfully boring. Every single joke was a miss for me. Just couldn't get into it at all. I think it's like What We Do in the Dark or something. Something along those lines. Vampire TV show. Bad. Don't like it. Sucks. Sorry if you like it, but it is very much not my type of humor. Just like, I don't know. It's too full of itself a bit, and it thinks it's funny when it's not, dude. It's just not funny. It's just not. But yeah, I don't know. The Bungo Stray Dogs is really not that bad. Oh, I gotta like go up there, huh? I guess I should be doing that first then, huh? Up we go. It's definitely, it's not bad enough to... How high can I mine? I fucked it there. it's not bad enough that it's worth making a big deal over. If my girlfriend wants to watch it, I'm happy to watch it with her. I've picked plenty of anime in the past that, you know, yeah, I'm sure I've suggested something that she didn't enjoy that much. But you make little compromises where you can, and everyone's happy for the most part. I just like spending time with my girlfriend because I love her. And so long as I've got that going for me, I've really got nothing to complain about. But here I am on a live stream where I basically exclusively complain about things. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how life works? It's so fucking crazy, dude. There was literally no other path I could take with my life. I'm just a complainy guy, alright? I'll say it. I'm just a piece of shit. And I used to be a piece of shit. I probably used to be way more of a piece of shit than I am now. I fucking, like, I actually made, like, a thing to do that. Like, I made a mental, there's a mental bit of clarity, which I'm sure to some degree everyone kind of goes through, especially in that, like, middle school, high school era. But especially towards the end of middle school, I was just like, I fucking hate myself, dude. Like, I was in a much worse mental headspace towards the end of middle school than I've ever been with streaming. But I like, I don't know, I was just like, let's do it, dude. Going into high school is a big enough shift for me to try, and I'm sure like the end of puberty kind of like worked out all of the awkwardness that middle school puberty brings. Well, maybe not all of it, but a decent amount of it, so I felt more comfortable in my own skin and could more or less define who I want to be as a person. But I did have like a moment where I actively thought to myself towards the end of middle school and was like, I do not like the person I am, so I'm going to try and change it. And I did. I mean, I fucking, look, like, my mother did not handle their divorce. I mean, look, I'm sure she was fine. It's not like she fucking beat me or anything, so, again, I really have nothing to complain about. But she was emotionally unstable, to put it politely, around the time that her and my dad divorced. To the point where, and this was going on around the same time where I was, like, actively trying to change who I was as a person. She fucking said the words to me, which is maybe not the nicest thing to say to your son, but I forgive her to some degree. She was in emotionally compromised state, so I can be a little bit more lenient to her and the way she acted in that period of her life. Which is big of me. I can pat myself on the back for that one, sorry. I know I'm being like, I'm being a little bit too preachy here. But anyways, the point is, she did directly say to me, like, and it's so fucking overly dramatic, but she did say the words, I don't even recognize you anymore. Where is my son? Which sounds so fucking funny looking back at it. But, like, I don't know. It's kind of a fucked up thing to say to your son, also. Especially when I was, like, in a period of my life where I was, like, actively defining who I want to be as a person. It can feel like some pretty harsh negative feedback that your mother is no longer seemingly accepting of who you decided to be. But I'm over it. Honestly, I just thought it was, I mean, in the moment, I thought it was overly dramatic as well. So I didn't let it affect me that much, but it certainly is not the nicest thing to say. But it definitely, I mean, at the very least, I should probably be feeling good about it, because it means I did a good job of purging the fucking annoying-ass middle schooler I used to be. I mean, look, if I do have ADHD, I used to let it shine way more than I do now. I mean, I'm sure that's just something to do with the fact that, like, ADHD kids are just more annoying than ADHD adults, right? Like, you've got so much fucking energy and your brain's going a million miles per hour, never staying on the same topic. Like, I'm sure I was annoying as hell. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to change to some degree and try and mellow myself out a little bit more. And I think I've done a decent job of that. reaching I mean, hopefully I'm not to the point where people are like, because there are a few people in my school career that I could just never get a good read on, and I always didn't like that. And I'm sure it probably wasn't even their fault, and I don't think they were doing it intentionally. Maybe they were. But I don't know. You ever meet a person that's like, no matter how much you interact with them, you can't even get like a good sense of if they enjoyed interacting with you? Like, I don't know. There were some people I hanged out in like middle school and elementary school even that I just couldn't get a good fucking read on them. I mean, I'm not fucking psychologist extraordinaire. I don't claim to be able to read people like a book. But, when you get comfortable with someone, you can at least, like, typically understand whether or not they, like, are comfortable with you as well. There was someone who, like, sat with us at lunch throughout the entirety of me going to high school. I know, I dropped out, for those who don't know. But yeah, he sat at our high school lunch table, I think because of me, because it wasn't the table that I used to sit at, and he didn't used to sit at the table that I used to sit at either, but when I changed lunch tables, he just followed, and I don't know, I guess I was at the time trying to be more actively friendly with the guy, but I just kind of gave up on it. Which sounds like a huge asshole move if, like, he maybe is just, like, a little socially awkward. And I probably am the asshole in this situation, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, look, the biggest reason I stopped trying to be friends with him is because I left high school. That puts up a few barriers. Like, I lost a lot of friends when I left high school. And, like, it was weirdly, like, I don't know, people put up a barrier between me. Like, they were so disgusted that I would leave high school that they just didn't want to talk to me. There are a few of my friends that just completely disassociated with me after I left. But anyways, that type of person aside, I'm sure the person I'm talking about wouldn't have been one of those because he seemed very nice. But I don't know. Yeah, I could just never get a good read on him. So, I don't know. I kind of, yeah. Friendship fizzled out because I don't want to be like, I fucking hate being like, that is genuinely like, if I am, I tried to get rid of most of my social anxieties, but that is the biggest one by far. Like, look, I say I tried to get rid of most of my social anxieties. I still have plenty of social anxieties, but that is still by far the biggest one is, the feeling that, like, you are just unaware that all of the people you're around don't actually like you. And that's a pretty big one. Like, that is a pretty, I don't know, psychotic one where, like, I'm sure 99% of the time it's not true. But, like, even somewhat recently, like, I was in a Discord channel where it had a music channel, and it very rarely had anybody post there. Like, it was basically a dead channel. And so at the time, this is like a few years back, I was like very, at least more so than I am now, into Siva Gunner rips. And I didn't, like, it's not like I was posting a fucking Siva Gunner rip a day, because they upload those, well, they used to, all the time. Maybe they still do. I haven't checked in the channel for a while, but anyways. Yeah, it's not like I'm posting their fucking hourly videos in the channel, but when either I mean, it was usually, there were a few times, I'm sure, that I would post, like, just a joke Siva video where the entire point is, haha, it's funny, it's a joke. But for the most part, I only posted Siva rips that I thought were, like, just genuinely, like, decent mashups that sound good. But yeah, I did that for like months, with like, I didn't see a problem with it, obviously. But then, I guess the creator of the Discord eventually got fed up with it, and they just added me one day and were like, hey, stop that shit. Like, cut it out. And just immediately, like, fucking ghost white pale. Like, it is the most disgusting feeling to know, like, retroactively that, like, especially the creator of the Discord, because obviously, I mean, it was a streamer Discord. I'm not going to say who. But obviously, I respected the streamer enough to, like, regularly post in their Discord. It is the worst feeling in the world to know that the thing you've been doing for months that you thought, like, everyone was totally cool with and fine with, actually everyone fucking hated it. You suck. Fucking stop that shit. It just, it felt, still doesn't sit right. Like, for me, if you really had an issue, you should have said something immediately. And if you didn't, then, like, I'm sorry, but that's just fucking it. Like, maybe do some, like, hinting. Like, maybe lightly nudge and be like, hey, maybe slow down a bit, because that was the reason he posted, was that because it is a very inactive channel, and it's, again, not even like I was posting there every day. Like, maybe every few days I would send something in there, but I guess I was too active and was immediately nullifying the effects of other people posting there, because it was immediately washed off the screen by my single message that had, he didn't have embeds disabled. I don't even know if you could have embeds disabled, but, like, look, if you wanted more people's videos to be seen, he could have just disabled the embeds. I am fucking slightly spiteful about the situation, okay? I'm not letting it die. I feel like I am not the asshole in the situation, but I am the nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm nice enough to, if the creator of the Discord really didn't want me doing it, that I'm gonna back off and not do it, but it still feels really fucking bad. So, yeah, I don't know. There were, like, a handful of people that came in to defend me as well, because, like, in the moment, when you feel like fucking dog shit for doing something like that, I tried to rationalize it and was like, oh, I thought it was okay because nobody really posted here. And there were some people that came and were like, I honestly liked the rips that he was posting. I thought that most of them were pretty good. And again, there's no real good argument for the other side of it, right? Because, like, I was just using the music channel to post music. Just because I was the most frequent and active poster in there, it feels weird to punish that, but whatever. Anyways, I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. I'm trying to get over it. When I bring it up like this, it's dredging it up again, but whatever. That sucks, though. So yeah, that is a social anxiety of mine that I still have. And that's the first time in years that it's actually, like, come to fruition and been, like, real and not just me being psychotic. So, like, I should probably be a little bit more forgiving of myself in most situations and understand that if people are hanging out with you, it's probably because they want to hang out with you, not because of some, like, ulterior motive to fucking, I don't know. I mean, no one knows I'm a fucking game developer, really. But, look, I mean, people don't hang out with you because they hate you most of the time, I would say. So I should probably try and be a little bit more rational with that fear. But it does happen, and it did happen more. Like, again, another thing I did before I started streaming is, like, I did try and, like, make friends with random people in Discord. And I have, like, that particularly bad instance of it that I've talked about a number of times, where I tried to make a friendship work that, I mean, I really just kind of fucking hated the guy, but I kept trying to reason with him, and it just never ended up working and was just an awful relationship from start to finish. But yeah, I tried to make friends with, like, a handful of people on Discord, And a lot of times, like, people are just weird on the internet. Like, people are fucking weird. I think I've told this story before, but in relation to, you know, my social anxiousness around not wanting to, you know, like, force something, and, like, I just don't want to, like, I don't want someone else to, like, be so nice that they allow me to be friends with them when they really don't think I'm interesting at all and don't want to be friends with them. Like, that's at least in context with this situation what I'm trying to say. But, you know, it boils down to the root problem of me just not wanting to, you know, be socially completely unaware that, like, people don't like what I'm doing. But anyways, yeah, I tried to make friends with one person that had, like, a handful of common interests and, you know, watched some of the same streamers, and I thought would be, you know, a decent as any friend attempt online, right? I don't fucking know how people make friends, so I just, you know, started messaging them, and they were like, yeah, sure, fuck it. And this is at the time where I was gonna leave the Discord, because I don't know. I mean, it kind of fucked with me, alright? I'm not gonna lie. The me posting in the music channel of that one Discord kind of fucked with me. Hopefully not permanently, but it's definitely left, like, a little bit of a scar where I do not feel comfortable saying anything in any Discord publicly. Like, I just don't fucking do it anymore. Because I don't know. I don't want to be in that situation again. I mean, I've got my own Discord where I post publicly, but, you know, I'm the fucking creator. I make the rules here. I say what's socially acceptable and unacceptable. So, yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. But yeah, I left the Discord because, I mean, yeah, I stopped saying anything in it for fear that I was unwanted. Which is probably unrational, but whatever. So I left the Discord, and I don't join many Discords. Like, I'm basically only a part of Discords that, like, I created, and fucking The Hobbit, because I needed to go there to learn how to fucking install the game, because it's a bit of a process to get the game to work, like I mentioned previously, but yeah, not a part of too many Discords. I think I'm a part of the Dang Discord, the Boomerang X one, because I also went there to, like, look up how to do the speedrun, and did for a little bit, but stopped. Anyways, Discord usage aside, and that's not really the point of the conversation here. Yeah, I tried to... I mean, it was kind of a weird message, I admit, but, like, when I was leaving the Discord, I was just like, hey, you know, we've talked a few times in the Discord, and, like, I'm gonna leave the Discord, so unless I have this awkward moment right now, we're basically assuredly never going to talk to each other again. So it's just like, throwing the invite out there, you know, you're the only other one in this Discord channel that I think might miss me if I'm gone, so, again, I mean, you know, probably not true. I did talk to a handful of people in that Discord, but whatever. So I messaged them, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, friend me on Discord if you want to keep contact. Don't friend me if you don't. Bye. So they were like, yeah, sure, I would consider us friends, so they friended me. And then, like I said, we had a few conversations in the Discord and through DMs, etc. But, like, after I left the Discord, there was, like, no real communication. Like, I would try and, you know, friendly strike up conversation and be like, hey, this is something that we're both interested in. We could talk about this. But they just kept giving me, like, short, concise, one-word answers. And, like, just everything since leaving the Discord pointed me towards thinking, like, you know, they don't actually want to talk to me at all. Like, look, I am probably a little bit more socially self-conscious than most, and overanalyzing that kind of thing. Do these trees just not grow, by the way? Have I made a non-functional tree farm? That's awesome. I actually love that. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, I guess trees just don't grow underground. I'm pretty sure they do. Maybe not in this version. That would be so fucking weird though, if trees like needed airspace straight to the sky to be able to grow. That's definitely not true. I don't know. It's fucked up. Anyways, yeah, you know, I'm definitely a little bit more self-conscious about that kind of thing than most, I would say. But still, like, more so than any other person I have talked to on the planet. Like, I got some mixed signals from that person I was talking about that I used to sit at lunch with, but nothing was on a level of, like, complete disinterest than I got from this person. Oh, I have dirt in my inventory. What am I doing? What am I doing? I do need to make another hoe, though. So, yeah, I messaged them once, and I was like, hey, not to be rude here, but just checking, like, you do want to be friends, right? Like, I'm not overstepping any boundaries here. Like, I tried to be as nice as possible. Like, it's just a weird thing to ask in general. But, like, I don't want to force them into a friendship they're not comfortable with. That works from that distance? Damn, diagonals are crazy. That's not the alpha way, though. The alpha way would absolutely be to get this water going all the way to the edge. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, god damn it. I need to get my bucket again. But yeah, I don't want to force someone into a friendship they don't actually want to be a part of. And I did kind of, like, I don't know, to some degree, strong-arm them into it by saying, like, hey, I'm leaving the server. If you ever want to talk to me again, you gotta, you know, make some sort of commitment now. So I admit that it definitely started the friendship off on a weird foot, but please tell me this is, again, not going to break any torches. I think it's fine. It's fine. So I get that it was a weird start, but yeah, I don't know. They just seemed like completely uninterested. Like, if that was how a first date with my girlfriend went, I would have fucking called things off there. I would have been like, she is not interested in me, dude. Thankfully, that's not how it went, but anyways, yeah, just felt like a burden every time I messaged them. So I was like, eventually I just stopped messaging them. Like, oh, that's fertilized, huh? I eventually just messaged them less and less. I did send that one message that was like, hey, do you wanna be my friend? And they said yeah, but then, like, continued with their short one word. And I was always the one who initiated conversation as well. Like, there were so many fucking red flags that pointed towards this dude not wanting to talk to me at all. So yeah, I mean, you know, I gave one last message that was like, all right, just like double checking here because, like, there seems to be a level of disinterest going on. I don't want you to feel like forced into a friendship if you don't actually want to be my friend. So one last chance here. You know, like, do you want to be my friend? And that kind of fucking tilted him, I guess, for whatever reason. Like, I don't know. I had done the exact same thing with someone before who was straight up just like, thanks for the offer. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to be your friend. And so I was like, all right, fine, fair enough. I mean, I tried to phrase it in, like, the most, like, easy for them to say yes way possible, right? Because if they really don't want to be my friend, but they're just being too nice to say that, I want to make sure that, like, they don't feel bad about saying, like, I don't want to be your friend, because I don't really care one way or the other. Like, while I was looking for friends, it's not like I didn't have enough friends or anything. I was just in a period in my life where, you know, my girlfriend's internet, still to this day, by the way. That's honestly the only reason I'm fucking streaming right now is because my girlfriend's internet went out earlier. But she lives in, like, the middle of nowhere where the tiniest gust of wind knocks out her internet. And, like, well, I would prefer to spend 100% of my time with her, basically. You yeah, when our fucking internet's there, I just can't really fucking do anything, and I get bored really easily. So before I started streaming, I decided the best idea was just to, like, look for more friends that are online more often, because, like, all of my friends that are still my friends that I met from school are busy with school. So, yeah, I don't know. I tried, and it did not fucking work, and I really don't recommend doing what I did, because you do not meet the nicest people just randomly fucking talking to people with common interests on Discord. Really? No seeds back, huh? Awesome. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to be farming super often in the series. We fucking did it, though. We actually fucking did it. Look at that. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of me. I did this. You did jack shit. Cool. Underground farm complete. That's like one of the most alpha things you can do. Wink, wink. Yeah, okay. Next alpha thing on the to-do list. I honestly don't really have many alpha things left to do. Like, make a diamond pickaxe is probably one of them. But I don't think that'll take that long. It'll be annoying and, like, very, very monotonous, but I don't think it'll be that bad. And the other thing I need to do is make the passive mob farm, which is a bit of an undertaking, because I really have no idea how to go about that. But that's on the docket, and then once we do that, we're straight into fucking beta. Did I have any conversation threads I didn't top off? This is a good natural ending point for the stream. No, I think we covered most of it. I mean, yeah, I was just saying girlfriend's internet goes out a lot. Made friends, didn't work. Oh yeah, no, I never really went into how ticked off they were. They were mad. Like, they were an unnecessary amount of mad at me for suggesting that we weren't already best friends. And, like, while I have some suspicions that the kid that I sat at lunch with might have had some, like, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say social disability, because even though that's what I mean, it sounds mean, but I mean it in, like, an acceptable way. Like, I mean, you know, if you've got autism, whatever, I've probably got a little bit. For the longest time, my fucking parents were, like, they were campaigning for me to get, you know, medically diagnosed as some degree of legitimate autism so that I would get a fucking check in the mail. Yeah, you know, I probably should have. Take from the government wherever you can. But, I don't know, I didn't. I mean, I still could. If I really cared to, but whatever. I don't know, I've just got some fucking toxic masculine pride that prevents me from, I don't want to fucking take the easy way out. I can't just be paid from the government. I gotta do things my own way. I gotta make shitty video games and shitty live streams and try and make money that way. And when that doesn't work, I'm getting very soon, or very close, I should say, to having to get another job again, which is fair. You know, I can only live off the work of my mother for so long. So, yeah. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the dude got pissed, basically. Maybe he did just have some degree of social disability and wasn't aware of the negative vibes he was sending my way that really made it feel like he wanted nothing to do with me. But when I suggested that we don't be friends twice, he got pissed. It was basically like, I thought we were already friends. I can't believe that you would do this to me. I never want to talk to you again, and I hope that we never see each other on any corner of the internet ever again. Fuck you. And he didn't even give me a fucking chance to respond. He just went off on a manifesto and then unfriended me, so I couldn't say anything back. So yeah, you meet some not so cool people just trying to make friends through Discord. Do not recommend. I mean, look, I'm sure there's plenty of Discords and there's plenty of examples where people have made friends with Discord, but definitely make sure you're, like, VoIPing with them before trying to make, like, any sort of friendship, because, like, if you've just messaged the person occasionally, like, I'm not saying you can't go into friendship from that, but, like, I feel like it cements things a lot once you actually play video games with someone and talk to them. Yeah, anyways, that's it. Shot my voice again. I just need to, like, drink more water is honestly probably the biggest thing. Like, I don't drink nearly enough water while I'm streaming. But I don't have that big of a glass. Like, I should really just get, like, a fucking thermos. Thermos? That doesn't sound right. Water bottle. Just a big, fat water bottle. Alright. Yeah, good. Cool. I liked today's stream. Today's stream was good. One of my favorites in a while. I've been liking all of the streams recently, honestly. Like, not being forced onto a schedule is so nice feeling. I'm a big fan. Closing out all of my displays. Yeah, I've been feeling really good about the stream lately. And, like, I don't know, I have some hesitancy towards starting the stream, and obviously a little bit of anxiety relating to, like, the other aspects of it. Like, I still feel weird about posting TikToks, but I'll probably fucking post the TikToks tonight, or at least one of them. Nah, bad timing. I should do it tomorrow when I wake up. But yeah, I felt very good about this stream, and about most of the streams recently. There was only one stream where I let myself feel bad, and it was the first Hobbit stream. Which I've eventually come back around to and made myself feel good about again. Because, like, it's so fucking impossible for numbers to not affect you, right? I don't see viewer numbers at all. And I don't even care about the fact that, like, Dick rated me with 6 people, but, like, immediately people left. Like, look, it's not the stream they came to watch. I don't blame people for leaving raids whatsoever. I get it. Whenever I'm watching a stream and they raid someone, I'm like, hi, and I'm fucking out of there. So, that doesn't really affect me. But what did affect me is at the end of last stream. Well, sorry, I should say before I started streaming, the first Hobbit stream. Maybe it wasn't the first Hobbit stream. What fucking stream did I feel bad about? Maybe it is the first Hobbit stream. There was one stream, whatever the fuck. There was one stream. It doesn't really matter which one. But one stream made me feel bad. Because at the end of it, I looked and saw that I had lost, like, 3 followers. Which is just a bad feeling. Especially because I'm pretty sure they were people who followed me while I was offline. Just because, like, I have things linked to my Discord. And that's such a bad feeling to be like, you know, people found you, and as soon as they, like, get any sort of interface with how you actually are, they're like, I'm out of here, dude. This guy isn't it. So, whatever stream that was, I did feel a little bit bad about, but I don't know. I can't even remember it, so I probably feel good about it now. Am I going crazy? Sorry. I'm gonna listen back to that audio clip. I'm screaming because, like, I'm looking at the fucking... I think my... Am I crazy? Like, does my audio interface not allow me to go... I think it has a built-in compressor to some degree. Because I'm looking at the OBS audio, and it only ever caps out at about -5 decibels, which is probably good. Or whatever the fuck. I don't even know if it's... Yeah, no, it's marked in decibels. Whatever. Fuck. That's always so weird to me. Isn't that weird? That, like, audio stuff is always marked in decibels? Despite, like... I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is some definitive measurement of audio. Like, maybe when it records audio, like, it records it in, like, the absolute, right? Like, maybe my audio is being recorded in the absolute as to how loud it is in decibels in real life. But, I mean, I don't know. It feels so fucking weird to, like, look at your OBS screen and see, like, I'm outputting at this fucking decibel. When I don't fucking know what I'm outputting in decibels. Like, people have their own audio setups and speakers and everything, and somebody could be fucking blasting what I'm saying right now at 2,000 decibels, destroying their and everyone in the nearby vicinity's eardrums. I'm done. Sorry. I'm so rambly. It's probably a good quality for a streamer. Thanks for watching, if anybody did watch the stream. Felt good about this one, and yeah, who knows when I'll be back, but when I am, I'm sure it'll be a good one. Bye.